those donuts from the canteen. A chocolate one, please. But try to get one with less chocolate if you can. Sheila's got me on another diet. Says I've got to lose half a stone. Oh, and you'll need to move all my meetings this afternoon. I've got an appointment with Mr. Henman at 2 o'clock. I think it might go on a bit. There's only 4 meetings to change, so, well, you can ring round after you've got me my donut. So, no chocolate donuts?
Someone had the last one, I'm afraid.
Well, Sheila will be pleased. She's been going on about the size of my bottom again. Says they could use mine for flood defences.
Tipping Toys, Rod Battle's office. Ah, Mr. Godwin. Yes, I'll see if he's in. No, I'm sorry. You've just missed him. Yes, I know it's been weeks. It's just he's not here at the moment, so I can't...
Ah, Rod, these are my notes for the market placing of the new Bendy Winters.
No, different Rod, yes. We've got 2 Rods here. Rod Stewart. As in the singer. Yes, we're always teasing him about it. Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Godwin, I'll tell Mr. Battle you called. I'm sure he'll get back to you about the design of your game. Bye.
Morning, Joe!
Morning.
Guess who won't be working here much longer? I've got a new job, leading a team testing new computer games.
You've got it already?
Well, I'm down to the final interview, but it's pretty much a dead cert.
Oh, right. So the new boss is a woman?
Yeah, she is, as it happens.
So where's the final interview going to be? In a jacuzzi?
I don't know where you've got this idea about me and bosses. I've worked for 5 women and Max is only the 3rd I've slept with.
Your mum must be so proud of you, Simon.
Yeah.
So, what's Max said about it? She's given you a good reference?
Oh, read and worship at my feet.
I shall be sorry to lose Simon, but cannot stand in the way of such an outstanding and talented worker. Oh, that's sweet. And you forged her signature really well.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty expert at it now. I thought I'd tell her when I've got the job. That way she can't stop me getting it.
She could stop you breathing. Or eating solids. Tipping Toys, Rod Battle's office. Oh, yes. Yes, he's free. Bye. Mark Spencer's coming to see you.
No way.
You've got to see some people, Rod.
Oh, not him, not Mark, not in my office.
You won't be in here long.
Right. Well, you can join the meeting then.
Come on, that's cruel.
You know your trouble, Rod. You don't take enough exercise. Me, I run everywhere. Every morning, I run to work. That's 4 miles every morning.
I'd never have guessed.
Now, moving on to the second case, I've studied the claim from Mr. and Mrs. Hammond.
Shall I open the window? It's a little bit stuffy in here.
Oh, good idea.
I've studied the Hammonds' claim. They claim that our train set failed to work when their little boy unwrapped it, and they want compensation for the emotional distress this caused him on his birthday.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me finish, please. Now, I've examined the legal precedents, and basically... I'm sorry, I'll have to shut that. I can't concentrate.
It's not that bad, I'm sure.
Bad, it's deafening. Please shut it. Now, I've examined the legal precedents, and
Can I get anyone a drink?
Oh, good idea, I'll get them.
No, I'll get them.
No, you always get them.
It's my job to
We
get
don't
them.
need drinks. We need to finish this.
Quite, absolutely. Get it over and done with. Carry on, Mark.
As I was saying, I've been into all the relevant case studies, particularly those pertaining to the United States, where litigation has become something of a way of life lately. And from all these examinations, it's clear to me that we don't have a case to answer. Now, I can take you through the points of our defence one by one.
Dear God, no.
Or I can leave you the file to study.
Great, perfect, thank you, Mark. Most helpful.
Now, moving on to the third case. This one is going to take some time to get through. This one's a stinker.
The man's lethal. He wasn't born. He was created by germ warfare scientists. If you ask me, he needs to be kept in a lead-lined box.
He's got a problem, that's all.
He hasn't got a problem. He just sits there wafting his smelly armpits around. And we're the ones with a bloody problem.
You should have said something to him.
Oh, don't you worry, I am going to. I'm going to tell him in no uncertain terms. What do you think? I thought you could slip it under his door tonight.
You can't send him that.
What, you think you might be able to trace it?
No, it's not.
My fingerprints are on it. He's a lawyer. He'll sue me.
You cannot send the company lawyer an anonymous letter telling him he smells.
Why not?
It's pathetic.
Oh.
Speak to him face to face. He'll be okay about it.
Oh, if you think so. I'll go and ask Tracy, see if it's free.
Tracy doesn't work for him anymore. She had a nervous breakdown. He's got a temp now called Linda.
Linda, right.
Rod? Huh? Don't you think you should remove the...
Good morning, Mr. Battle.
Ah, Cheryl. I thought someone called Linda worked for Mr. Spencer.
He got rid of Linda, said she was incompetent.
Ah, right, so you've replaced her?
No, someone called Dawn replaced her. I've replaced Dawn. It's been quite a morning. Would you like to see him?
Oh, yes, have a talk.
Hello, Rod. I'll be with you in 1 minute. Cheryl? What's this?
It's a letter, Mrs. Spencer.
No. This.
That is a comma.
And what's this? In my original letter. It's a semicolon. When I write a semicolon, I expect you to type a semicolon. Do you know the difference between the two?
Well, one's a comma, and the other's a comma with a full stop on top of it.
I mean what they signify. Do you have any sort of qualification in English? Or was it just nail polishing you studied at school? Do it again, please. Now, Rod, what can I do for you?
I'll come back later.
When he came back, he hadn't spoke to Mr. Spencer at all. So Mr. Spencer's just going to go on stinking. And that is typical of Rod. Always putting things off.
Can we have the telly on?
No, we're talking. It's like that Mr. Godwin I told you about. I mean, if Rod just spoke to him, he wouldn't keep ringing up and bothering me. It's just not fair, is it?
Please, can we have the telly on?
No, I said, we're talking.
I haven't talked for ages.
That's because it's my turn to talk. I asked you about your day and listened to you. Now it's your turn to listen to me.
Yeah, but when you asked me about my day, I just said it was all right. You've gone on for half an hour.
Now, I'm starting to wonder if I should work for someone else. Simon's going for a new job. Maybe I should do the same. It's not as if I'm not as qualified. Where are you going?
I'm going to bed.
It's 6:30. Can't go to bed now.
Haven't you got a friend you can moan to?
Sit down. We are having a conversation. It's what families are meant to do. It's called quality time.
I thought quality meant good.
I'll give you £1.
Got 15 minutes.
What if Mr. Godwin rings again?
Well, tell him I'm not here. I've told you I haven't decided yet. Oh, and if Sweaty Man wants another appointment, make sure it's in his office. Mark! Do you know David Sweaty Man?
Sweaty Man? No, I can't, sir.
No, he's a nice chap, just an unfortunate name. Anyway, how can I help?
Well, I'm without a secretary today. I couldn't work with that useless girl again. And I've got a couple of letters need typing. I wondered if Jo could do them.
Oh, yes! I'm sure she could.
And maybe take a spot of dictation later if she's free.
Yeah, fine. Look, I'm sorry, I must wash. I mean, dash.
It's just these two, Jo. No rush. Any time in the next half hour will do.
Simon, could you take my calls? I'm going out for a ciggy.
What shall I say if old Mr. Godwin calls?
Tell him my boss is a pig.
Yes, someone's not very happy. Do you ever say that about me as a boss? Behind my back?
Of course not. You're a great boss.
I sometimes wonder if you'd be happier working for someone else. You know, we could still see each other. You just wouldn't have to work for me as well.
Well, as it happens...
And then I think, no way, that is a terrible idea. Can you imagine how jealous I'd get? probably end up killing you.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you really? Better not do that then.
Love you.
Hi, you must be Simon. Charles Mendelson, Template Games. You've applied to join us.
Ah,
We
hello.
received a reference from your boss, Mrs. Wells. I was passing and I wondered if I might have a word with her.
With Mrs. Wells?
Yes, we like to talk to all referees personally. It's company policy.
Right.
Is she...
She's just outside having a cigarette. Yes.
Good.
Just started to rain, would you believe it? Morning.
Morning, it's Mrs. Wells, I believe.
Yes, indeed. Mrs. Wells. Maxine, I'd like you to meet Mr. Mendelson from Template Games.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you, Mrs. Wells.
It's about the reference. Mr. Mendelson would like to talk to you about it.
Yes, if that's at all possible, perhaps we could speak in your office. Right. Have you been Simon's boss for long?
Oh, no. No, not very long at all. Is this really necessary?
We appointed someone to a senior post last year, then discovered he'd forged his references.
No.
So now we like to check up, especially when the reference is as glowing as Simon's. He really is that good, eh?
He's a real piece of work, as they say.
Door to the ladies is sticking again. Better call maintenance.
Right.
Well, could you do it? And I need to get into my office, Simon.
The MD wants to see you.
What about?
Don't know, didn't say, but now, very urgent, right this second.
It'll be the Bendy Wendy contract. Better take it with me.
Oh, I'll get it for you.
No need. I know where it is. I can get it.
Please, Max, please, let me get it for you. I do so little. I need to do more. I need to work harder.
It's only getting a file, Simon.
But it would mean so much to me.
Well, okay then, but get it now. It's on my desk.
Thank you.
Well, I'll never find another one like Simon.
Sorry, need to get a file.
Why have you locked the door?
Security. Someone might come in and steal something.
But we're in here.
Exactly. We're in their way. It could get very ugly.
He's very protective like that.
Simon, hurry up. I need that file.
Coming! One of the other secretaries. She's so bossy.
You think she was a boss if you met her?
Simon!
Mad bint. Got it. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. I think we're finished, aren't we? I'll come out with you, Simon. Meet this mad bint.
Right. Could you wait here just a tick? Thank you. Right, there we are. Sorry to have kept you.
You all right, Simon?
Fine, absolutely fine.
You sure? It's just you seem
Just go! Sorry, Max. Sorry, I just don't want you to be late. That's all. Everything okay?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Good of you to see me, Mrs. Wells.
Yes, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I must just make a quick call.
Oh, no, you get a much better signal.
No,
if
it's
you
all right. It
just
won't be long. It's ringing.
Hello, I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for Jo Thomas. She works for Mr. Battle.
Jo Thomas isn't here. She's just had to pop out, hasn't she, Max?
Thanks for that, Simon.
I'll wait till she gets back.
No reply. Thanks again, Mrs. Wells.
So you're Mrs. Wells?
Yes.
There's no the name, not the face.
Oh, that's lucky. If you've come to see Joe, I think you may have a long wait. Maybe I could help you.
Well, thank you. It's Mr. Battle I really want to see. It's about a game I'm developing. My name's Godwin. I've tried ringing him, but Miss Thomas keeps telling me he's out. To be honest, I think she's been lying to me. I don't know if you know her well.
Pretty well, yes.
I found her most unhelpful.
Really? Oh, that's amazing. To me, she's the best PA in the company.
I intend to make official complaint about her.
Oh, don't. Please. Apart from being the best PA in the company, she's also been very ill. One complaint could just finish her off.
Oh, dear. I didn't know that.
Yes, yes, and I can assure you that she is 100% honest. Oh, my name's not Maxine Wells.
Well, thank you for that. Right, I'd better go in and see Mr. Battle.
No, I'm sorry, you can't go in there. I'm afraid he's out.
Oh. Oh, well. No problem. As I said, I'm happy to wait.
He may be several hours. His wife's not well.
His wife and his PA.
Yeah, they're dropping like flies.
Poor man. Still, as I said, I don't mind waiting. I brought sandwiches.
Joe, I need the promotional bump for the autumn launch.
Joe's not here, Mr. Battle. This is Maxine speaking.
Is it?
Yes. I'll bike the bump round.
Bike?
Yes. Yes, bike. You see? He's not here.
But he's speaking on his intercom.
Yes. He's got one at home. I mean, oh, modern technology, eh? It's a shame that you're not in the office, Mr. Battle, because I've got Mr. Godwin here with me. I told him you're at home because Sheila's not well, but he said he's going to stay here until you get back.
Ah!
Yes. How is Sheila?
Not well at all, I'm afraid. Maxine, in fact, I think I'm going to have to stay here all day.
Oh dear. OK then, bye. See? You won't be here all day.
I'll have to wait overnight then. I've got a sleeping bag. And I wouldn't call security. My nephew works on Watchdog with Anne Robinson. That's the thing about inventing games. You learn to anticipate the other player's moves. Would you like a game?
No. No, thank you. If you'll excuse me, I've left a file in his office. The man is barking mad. He's bought a sleeping bag.
What? What? Call security?
He says if I do, ring Anne Robinson.
Oh, God, no. Oh, no, this is ridiculous. I can't be trapped inside my own office. And why are you calling yourself Maxine?
I can't begin to explain.
Well, get me out of here.
It'll be okay. Once he falls asleep, you can sneak past him.
Falls asleep? Asleep? I can't wait that long.
Or if he has to go to the gents, he'll have to go to the gents sometime.
What if he's bought a bottle? Oh, God, you've done it now.
Done what?
Mention the gents. Now I'm desperate for a pee. You cannot be serious. Just get rid of him, for God's sake.
How? Shoot him?
No, excuse me, no, you can't go in there.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Hi. Got the file.
Good. This looks like a nice office. I think I'll wait in here.
No, you can't do that, Mr. Godwin. You'll have to come outside with me, Mr. Godwin.
Don't let me keep you.
Right.
What's going on?
He's sitting in there and Rob's hiding under his desk. It's not funny. Rob's desperate for a pee. I mean, what am I going to do?
Well, you could always smuggle a bucket in, Maxine.
Smuggle a bucket in? Where? Why? Why would I want to smuggle a bucket in?
Well, you wouldn't. I was just burbling like a loony.
Hey, guess what? This bloke came to see Rod, and Rod didn't want to see him. Bloke went in there, Rod's hiding under his desk.
No.
It's true.
This I have got to say.
No.
Good morning. Just needed to check a figure. Oh, yes. Yes, there's the figure we were looking for.
Oh, yeah.
Never thought to see it down there. Quite a pathetic figure, isn't it?
Yeah. Excuse me. I wonder if either of you could help me.
Oh, yes, certainly try.
I wonder if you could ask Mr. Battle how long he intends staying under his desk.
Mr. Godwin, I can explain everything.
anything.
Don't bother. I'm making an official complaint about you, Mr. Battle, and about you too, Mrs. Wells. You've lied to me. You're a disgrace.
What have I done? Dunno, it's a mystery, isn't it?
Oh, the man's mad.
Why the hell did you tell him I was out?
You told me to.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, not if he turned up. If you did your job properly, we wouldn't have this
If
problem.
I did my job properly, if you did your job properly and made a decision for once in your life...
Don't you talk to me like
Well,
that.
don't act like a pillock then.
Joe, have you done those letters yet?
No, I bloody haven't.
Well, I'd like them right away, please.
Oh, would you? Well, I'd like you to stop stinking the place out with your B.O. But we can't always have what we'd like, can we? I'll do them now.
Come.
Look, I'm really sorry about, I was well out of order.
Yes. But it wasn't the most tactful way of letting me know. Still, I'm grateful to you. I have no sense of smell, you see. And I live alone, so there's been no one to tell me. Perhaps that's why I live alone. I hadn't thought. Anyway, thank you.
It's a pleasure. Well, no, not a pleasure, obviously.
Now, I've been through those letters you typed for me yesterday. No mistakes. You're clearly the best PA in the company.
Oh, I wouldn't say I was the
You're
best.
clearly the best PA in the company. Please don't contradict.
Right, thank you.
So, all things considered, I think you'll work well for me. I've cleared it with personnel.
I work for Rod. I mean,
Rod's happy to let you go. Having heard what happened yesterday, I can't help feeling it was a problem of his own making, but I'll let that rest. So there we are. Rod's happy, I'm happy, personnel's happy. We're all happy. Having studied the Hammonds' claim and all its contiguous constituents, I am forced to the conclusion that we cannot possibly accede to their egregious and unwarranted demand for compensation. Stop. Gaudet tentamine virtus. We should therefore with haste refute their argument. As Goethe so memorably put it, welch ein Grab ist hier, das alle Gotte hat, mit Leben schön bepflanzt und geziert. By the way, do I smell?
No.
Good. Next, to Professor Dunn. Many thanks for your invitation to the company litigation conference on Saturday, July the 17th. Please note I shall be attending with my PA, Joe Thomas, who will be there to take notes. We will arrive in time for the first lecture.
I'll be busy that day.
You certainly will. I shall need detailed notes on every session.
No, I'll be looking after my daughter. I can't possibly leave her a weekend.
Oh, right. Well, I'll have to ask Professor Dunn to move the conference to midweek.
Oh, would you? Oh, thanks very much.
I'm joking, of course.
Here you go, Mr. Battle. Here's your drink.
Thank you. What is this?
What you asked for. Milk and 1 sugar.
But in a coffee.
You didn't ask for it in a coffee. I said I was making myself a coffee. What would you like? And you said milk and 1 sugar.
Yes, but
Oh, I'm happy to make you a coffee if that's what you'd like, Mr. Battle. But you really should have said that's what you wanted.
No, just, don't bother.
Don't worry. I'll soon get used to all your little ways. You know, whoever I work for, I always make a point of finding out everything about them. I've already learnt about your family. Test me if you like.
No.
Wife, Sheila. Wedding anniversary, August the 12th. Married for 16 years. Separated briefly at the beginning of the year, but back together again, thank goodness. How's that, correct?
Yes, in every detail.
Also, a little bird did tell me that Sheila's been on Prozac for a few months. It's a shame. You should really try and get her off it, you know. That's me. Cute. Tippin's Toys, Rod Battle's office. Child Pot speaking. How may I help?
Try working for someone else.
Yes. I'll just ask him. Managing Director wants to know if you can make a meeting at 2. Would you be free?
Oh, no, I wanted to watch the tennis at 2. Emmons in the first semi.
Oh. No, I'm sorry. He's busy at 2. He's watching the tennis. Bye.
Hi, Gerald.
Morning, Joe.
Mark's written a letter disputing the Hammonds' claim for compensation. He thought you ought to have a copy.
Thank you, but half of this is in German.
I know, that's his style.
Could I have a word for a minute?
I suppose so. What is it?
Well, nothing really. I just wanted to know how you're getting on, that's all.
Fine, thank you. How about you?
Oh, no. I mean, don't you worry about me. Certainly not. You know, Cheryl's proving herself to be an absolute...
Nightmare.
Nightmare, yeah, that's right. She's been studying me.
You know how she likes to gossip.
She's more like a stalker than a PA.
Pity.
I want you to have your old job back. I made a mistake, Joe. I knew that as soon as I'd done it. Well, what do you say?
The thing is, it's tricky. Mark's such a good boss to work for.
But you're his 5th PA in a fortnight.
Oh, we just hit it off, I suppose. He's kind, considerate, smells lovely, and he's decisive. If someone rings him up, he gets straight back to them. I don't have to lie for him.
Well, I can do that. Look, things will be better. I promise.
Dave Chris.
Check.
Blank charge.
Check.
Dolly Tots.
Check.
Well done. You've returned every single call.
Yes!